Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming Kingmaker Runs. If we go look at the compendium here, I've never found any of these three things in the item sets. So I have looked up what the constituent components are, but not the kind of strategies to use what they make. So there was sanguine gemstone, needs the sanguine spear, that's the lifeblood spear. Obviously it's going to be something from the top set and something from the bottom set, we know that much. It needs the ruby stone, so it needs that one. And where's the sanguine spear? Okay, so it's blue and blue for that. Is there one else I can make with what else we have here? Ironstone bracelet, petrified... No, ironstone arrowhead, ironstone spear, ironstone sandals. Do we have either of those in this set? I have no idea. Looking for a pair of shoes. Not seeing it. There's that. There's so many items. They all look so similar, don't they? That's the problem. Hold on. Alright, I can't do the other item set, so we'll see what we can do with the sanguine spear. What other good sanguine stuff is there? Is a fantastic question, because it's not a set that I kind of spend a lot of time specifically thinking about. Not weapons, obviously. We've already selected that. We could do vampiric wine. I know that's sanguine. And the blood chain. Let's do that. So we'll do that, and that, and plate. And we'll go hunting. And if something else comes up in between, then sure, but we'll see what we can do. That'll be alright for a start, I think. Who are we fighting? Somebody with a lot of gloves. Freeze, leather glove, regen. Shouldn't be a problem. I do wonder... How are we necessarily going to find the gemstones? Because that's quite a specific thing to find. Having that right next to them is lovely. In fact, what I might do is touch them just so they definitely appear at night on the map. If we can find stacks of weapons here, that gives us a good shot of finding the sanguine spear. Let's change this. Deal 1 damage every other turn is fine. There's a shopkeeper somewhere nearby. There's an eye. That's good. Oil. Edges. Lots to be thinking about and considering here. But not exactly the piles of weapons I'm looking for. Although this section of the map is going on for quite a ways, isn't it? Alright, none of those. The question is, how long do I commit to trying to find one thing? Because generally, somewhat ill-advised to try and hyper-focus into a single build. I also don't know if that particular spear is rare or what. I didn't check that bit. Alright. They get crushed. You know what? I have these 2 potions and there's that golem right there that I might have even been holding those potions as we passed by. We got wrecked by a wolf because I wasn't paying attention. Good job, me. Merry Christmas. Horse is probably valuable to me because we can see a lot more ground more quickly with a horse. Where are we going? Great question. We might as well go to a golem and do this. And you know what? We'll do that. There's some oil down here. Won't say no. Bit of armor. Never hurt anybody. About an egg. Sanguine egg? No. That golem is not next to a teleporter. That was the previous run. Should probably think about changing this weapon to just about anything else, but here we are. It's just going to be hard finding crystals, I think. Health is okay, but not perfect for a fight. Would I prefer this weapon? On hit, spend 2 speed to gain 1 additional strike on your next turn. Gain 2 additional strikes. After 3 strikes, lose 2 attack. Alright, well, we'll have more attack thanks to the golden muscle potion by the time that comes round, but I don't know if we win. We don't have any way of getting rid of that stat stuff yet. He's not getting in any more extra attacks. Well, we got lucky. I don't want to hold onto this weapon forever. Can I kill a frog? Exposed frog gains 2 armor. We can kill a frog. There's a farmer. Do you have another watermelon? You do. Can I kill you? You have more speed than me. We have less than 5 health. They get 3 more attack. They go to 7 attack. That will kill us. So, big no to that. Although we will heal some thanks to these clear spring watermelons now, which is nice. I need to find one more helmet, really. That'd be nice. Yeah, okay. Let's go touch that teleporter. And then nip back towards the golem that we know exists. It's not exactly the most convenient place in the world, is it? But it's worth it to free up 2 slots of our inventory, I must imagine. Let's see if we can find the grave here. I should really just take some amount of oil. Ignore the first status effect you're afflicted with. I don't want either of those, I think. You have freeze, gain 5 thorns. Exposed, remove all your poison and gain 3 armor for each. Absolutely not. I should do that just to make the graves easier to find, like there. Blood Lord's Axe. Battle starts, steal 5 health from the enemy. I mean, it's sanguine, alright. Gain 1 purity every other turn. Don't think we need even more purity than we have. Do we? Maybe we do. Stealing 5 health is fun, though. No, we're on purity. We'll stick with it. Health is okay. Oh, I've got these two the wrong way round. I was like, why isn't this working? Alright. Fix that problem. Heal up. Another one of those. Take that. Show me crystals. That's not crystals. We never took an edge, so this will be different offerings of edges. Not exactly what I'm looking for. None of this is what I'm looking for either. Well, it feels like a statistical unlikelihood that we will find both of the things that I was anticipating that I would hope to find to make the combo that we started original thoughts with. No, not yet. What I want to find is a farmer with a melon. Now I need, you'd never guess, a golem again. So golem is either in green brushy gland or trees and rocks. I keep screwing up which one I'm looking for as I'm going about my journeys. There's green bushy ground. Where am I? Down there. Alright, let's come up to here. Let's give me another oil. Armor is fine. None of that. There's another farm up here. Oh man. I have too much good stuff. I could go diamond this, I could go diamond that, I'd have to get rid of this. But that's actually doing a lot of heavy lifting on when we get hit. You have 0 attack, but you have golden muscle potion, purity, additional armor. Okay, interesting. Just gonna keep looking for a golem. Probably in the wrong place because I'm bad. Another wet egg. Can we win? Great question. Right, well, our attack is quite sufficient. By the time we hit them twice. There you go. Nothing for the fairy. Cannot, for the life of me, find an additional golem in these parts. There's one right there. Did I know that guy was right there? Did I miss him? Did I see him? Am I just that daft? Okay, well. That's that done now. How deadly are you? Give the player 5 poison, 4 acid, and 3 stun on hit. That sounds very deadly to me. I don't fancy it. Where can we go? We can go up here. I'm sorry if you were staring at that guy, being like, Gothic, turn around. He was right there. Still no sign of A, the weapon I was originally hoping to find, or B, crystals on the board. They're surely out there somewhere, but not that I've seen. Do I want this? Because, like, we get a lot of attack early. Like, a lot. Between the 4 purity disappearing immediately, that's 4 attack. And then 3 more. What are you doing? Exposed, gain 3 attack. Exposed at the start of battle. Riptide triggers, gain armor. Poison, double. Wounded, give the player 1 Riptide. Whenever Riptide triggers, restore 3 health. Riptide. Riptide. A lot of Riptide. The healing might be nice against a lot of Riptide. It's that or we try and kill them quickly, basically. We'll stay with what we've got. That's the north wall. I should definitely try and fill up these empty slots at least, because this is a lot of very mediocre stuff. If I could find one more chest really fast. There's another golem there. Take that and that. Give me just anything great. While the enemy strikes deal 2 damage less to you while you have armor. That's not bad. That certainly has some value for me. Do I want an extra strike? They're faster than us. 3 damage. This goes on strikes. I'm gonna do it. We can always pivot back out of that. Oh god. I'm useless. You know that? I'm useless. Alright, how does this go? I did not anticipate quite so much poison. But we're fine. Thanks. Do you have... Oh my god. How do they do it, man? Golden roast, this roast. Get 5 and 5 max. Golden leather belt. Steal 5 health from the enemy. It's just too much. It's too much. The enemy has freeze, temporarily gain 3 attack. Exposed, if you have more than 20 gold, gain 20 armor. Yes. That's a nice one to have, isn't it? I've still got this damn bow. 5 attack, steal 5. If you have less than 10 gold, gain 1 gold. Gain armor. Lose all your health except one and stun the enemy for 2 turns. If you're below 50% health, gain armor. Are they not refilling their health? Hold on. Battle start, steal 5 health from the enemy. Sure. Battle start, lose all your health except one, stun the enemy for 2 turns. Battle start, gain 5 max health, restore 5 health. Get 8 shield. Battle start, gain 2 acid. Turn start, if you're below 50% health, get 2 armor. 10 health. Whenever the enemy loses armor to acid, gain that. Give the enemy acid equal to half your speed. Max health. Lose armor, deal damage. Max health. Restore health on the initial strikes. They're not going to get a lot of their health back. It's going to be an interesting time for sure. Yeah, interesting times. There's a cooking pot. While I've got this steak, that interests me quite a lot. Of course, I need another piece of food to make that work. Lemon, I don't think is it. I'd like a watermelon, preferably. Or I would probably take a vampiric wine, perhaps. Not even sure what this comes into, but hey. Bloody steak. Wounded. Restore 10 health and gain 5 armor. Means this is useless to me, because if we're wounded, we don't have max HP to gain value from. Did we see a fairy very nearby? Near enough by. I say near enough by. It's a bit of a hike, but we'll probably make it. This last oil is useless to me. But I do want more stuff. Not this stuff. Every 5 strikes, stun the enemy for 2 turns. Is that better than this? It's very low attack, but we get 2 additional strikes, which then stuns the enemy for 2 turns. Stops a lot of other stuff happening. I'm going to make the pivot. There's an oil right here, which gives us back some of that lost attack, which I'm happy about. This is basically the same attack as we would have before the flip. Where was that fairy? One of these. So I don't need this if I've got this. Okay. They give me acid. That might be okay. We have a day. 1 whole day. We definitely want an edge for this weapon. Are we at all remotely close to a golem? There's another fairy. This frostbite trap I'm not that invested in. Here's the thing, if I clear out these 2 item spaces, what am I going to fill it with from down here? Nothing. If I had a golem right next to a traveler thing, that would be fine. There was also a horse nearby here, wasn't there, that I didn't take yet? Well, wherever it was, it's a bit further than right by here. There was another golem. Oh, there's a golem right there. Maybe this is okay. All right, we got a day and a half, or half a day and a night to get 2 more items. Can I have a teleporter that's near a bunch of chests? Does this have an edge I want? Yes, let's do that. Double frostbite trap, I'm okay with. As long as I'm over 20 gold, that's important. Anything else to change in the order? Wounded, get that, get rid of it. That comes along. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. That's... Battle start. Battle start. Battle start. But they're faster than me, so they're going to give me some acid, so I'm not sure how this plays out. We shall see. Imagine my bomb went off right then. How's the stun gonna handle? That shield is huge. Okay. Right, we have some time to look for some stuff now. Whenever you regain thorns, gain attack instead. They got a lot of armor, a lot of health. Holy Crucifix and Briar Grooves. Whenever you lose armor, gain 1 thorn. Whenever you lose health, take 1 extra. Wounded, regain your base armor. That's hell. Every 3rd time you take damage, gain 2. Your base armor is doubled. That'll start gain max health equal to your base armor. That'll start gain armor equal to lost health. Good God, man. Whenever you lose armor, gain thorns. That thorn's going to become attack. I don't think there's much I can do here. Magic potion guy would be a huge get. Is this better? I'll start gain 2 purity. On hit, remove 1 purity. Not really, because once we've removed the purity, it's all gone anyway. I don't even know what I'm looking for, honestly. There's a grave over here. While you have acid, temporarily gain attack equal to acid. Every 4th turn, stun yourself for 1 turn, get 3 regen. Whenever you lose armor, gain 2 thorns. None of that's great. Are you giving me acid? I don't think so. I will hold that in case we just come across a fairy in a second. Though it seems unlikely in these biomes. That'll start getting 1 additional strike. That'll start give the enemy 3 freeze. One strike is not going to be a difference maker. Crone. We are quickly running out of time here. Boots of Sloth. Belt of Gluttony. We're already faster. 15 max HP. I guess it's something, right? speed. Where are we getting -2 speed from? This guy. That's nice. Golem, anywhere immediately? Alright, I think we're about to get wrecked. I would love to get to that fire just because we have the stake that needs us to be at max health when this happens. Yeah. I saw that happening. Like, we're just never doing 200 damage in the time it takes them to do, like, 30 damage to us. Oh, they're stunned for 2 turns, though. But they have 30 attack now. Yeah. Alright. It was a solid run for now. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.